Sure. Here's a 1,000-word YouTube video script for a review of the 2025 Fiat Nuova 127 Sports Coupe, covering exterior, interior, performance, and pricing in a natural, engaging style. Ready for. What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated comebacks in the automotive world, the 2025 Fiat Nuova 127 Sports Coupe. This little coupe has been generating buzz since it was teased, and now that it's finally here, we had to take it for a spin and see if it lives up to the legacy of the original 127 while embracing everything modern drivers. Right off the bat, the 2025 Nuova 127 makes a strong visual statement. Fiat nailed the retro-modern aesthetic, blending the classic lines of the original 70s-era 127 with a slick, contemporary design language. The compact proportions are unmistakably European, with a low-slung stance, pronounced shoulders, and short overhangs that give it that sporty, ready-to-pounce look. Up front, you get circular LED headlights that nod to its heritage but with a clean, high-tech twist. The grille is subtle and minimal, finished in black with just enough chrome to catch the eye. A small but proud Fiat badge sits dead center. The side profile is where things get really fun. There's a coupe-like roofline with a slightly sloped rear, muscular wheel arches, and flush door handles that pop out when needed. Depending on the trim, you can get 17 or 18-inch alloy wheels with aggressive, turbine-style designs that scream speed. The body lines are tight, almost taut, suggesting agility and performance. Around back, slim taillights wrap around the corners, and a neat diffuser with dual exhaust outlets adds a bit of flair. It's a design that doesn't try too hard, but definitely turns heads, especially in that signature. Now moving inside, Fiat has made some serious strides in quality and layout. The cabin is surprisingly upscale for this segment. Step in and you're greeted by a clean, driver-focused cockpit with a mix of soft-touch materials, contrast stitching, and brushed aluminum accents. The flat-bottomed steering wheel feels great in hand, with a slightly chunky grip and mounted controls that are intuitive and responsive. Behind that wheel is a fully digital 10.25-inch instrument cluster that's highly customizable. Whether you want a retro-inspired speedometer or a minimalist map-focused layout, it's all. The center console is anchored by a 10.1-inch infotainment screen that runs Fiat's latest Uconnect system. It's snappy, bright, and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. Below the screen, thankfully, you still get some physical toggles for climate control, which is a nice ergonomic touch. There's also ambient lighting that can shift with drive modes, a wireless charging pad, and a surprising amount of storage for such a. Seating-wise, the 127 Sports Coupe has firm, bolstered sport seats up front, finished in a mix of eco-leather and Alcantara on higher trims. They offer great lateral support without feeling too stiff, making both city driving and spirited backroad runs comfortable. Rear seat space is, let's be honest, pretty tight. This is more of a 2+2 coupe than a true 4-seater, but it's workable for short trips or smaller passengers. Trunk space is decent, around 300 liters, which is enough for a couple of weekend bags or. Under the hood, the 2025 Fiat Nuova 127 Sports Coupe offers two main powertrain options, both efficient but with different personalities. The base model comes with a 1.0-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder mild hybrid engine pushing out around 120 horsepower. It's paired with a 6-speed manual or an optional dual-clutch automatic, and it's tuned more for everyday drivability and fuel economy. It's not going to set the world on fire, but it's zippy, light on its feet, and. Now, if you step up to the real Sports Coupe version, the 127 Sport Turbo, that's where the fun begins. This variant gets a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder with around 170 horsepower and 240 Nm of torque. With a 0 to 60 time just under 7 seconds and a top speed of around 135 miles per hour, it brings real punch to a small package. Paired with a sport-tuned suspension, a more responsive steering rack, and a limited slip differential, the 127 Sport Turbo is a blast to drive. It hugs corners with confidence and delivers just enough torque steer to remind you you're. One of the highlights of the 127 is how light it is. We're talking around 1,200 kilograms curb weight, which means it doesn't need crazy horsepower to feel fast. It's agile, nimble, and the kind of car that puts a grin on your face every time you hit the twisties. Braking is solid, with ventilated discs and good pedal feel. Even in its sportiest form, the ride remains composed, maybe a bit firm over rough P.